Hi everyone, Fernando from AbyssalBrews here to talk about the Luma Sacrosanct. The idea for this item came about when Matt got it in his head that he wanted to create an item featuring stained glass. He iterated through several ideas first, like a cloak, an amulet, etc. A sword, or shield especially, would have probably worked really well, but we have already done a lot of weapons and we wanted to keep things fresh. We were having a mini brainstorm session when I broke it down to the basics in my head. We wanted stained glass. And what's the idea behind stained glass? It's more decorative than regular glass, and it looks unbelievably beautiful when light shines through it. My next thought then went to the first obvious item that always has light shining through it, a lantern. When Matt was thinking about an amulet, he thought each color of stained glass would give you a different skill. The whole point of a lantern is to show you what's there and you can't see. So I thought that a lantern with a rotating lens would allow it to have multiple properties depending what color glass the light was shining through. The light or core of the lantern is not what makes it magical. Rather, it's the glass it shines through that turns the beam of light into magic. Initially, I was thinking each glass gave the party different vision skills, like dark vision or detect magic. But I was thinking too small, and that's when Matt took the idea to the next level. Matt's knowledge of the D&D lore, rules, spells, etc., combined with his writing skills and game design talents, make him uniquely suited to create really cool and interesting content. Not just items, which he creates with ease, but also systems, races, classes, and other really neat things we have in store for you all. So Matt came back with a fully realized item we know now, including the bullseye shape. Next, we spent literally a whole day going back and forth with names for it. And together, little by little, we arrived at Luma Sacrosanct. The rest of the process is similar to the other items you've seen us create. I wanted at least two of the rotating faces to be seen in order to illustrate how this item is multifaceted. The light shining through also denotes that each face emits a different color glow, and the second face being dark shows that only one face is active at a time. I used gold for the most abundant color since it's generally associated with religious symbolism. There is an ancient language carved all over it to give it the illusion that it's important and carefully created by a highly skilled craftsperson. I put a small flame regulator at the top, and a small opening above each window for the smoke from the flame within to escape through. You can also see the light inside, and it's just a regular flame color, whereas the one coming out of the portholes is tinted by the stained glass. Each of those grills matches the symbol for the skill its corresponding window represents. The stained glass decor itself is simplistic, as most stained glass windows are, and separated by black piping that gives it an almost cartoon look. I also gave the larger glass areas a frosted texture, which I got by using an ocean waves brush I recently bought off ArtStation. There are gears at the top and bottom to illustrate that there's a mechanical aspect to this item. The symbol of the warrior is symmetrical to depict a strict military background and demeanor, whereas the more motherly angel has her head tilted to the side, which, along with her embracing arms, portrays a warm, welcoming, soothing and caring feeling of a motherly hug. That's it for this walkthrough. Thank you so much for watching. In the next few upcoming videos, I hope to dive into some of the campfire illustrations. There's a couple in particular I'm very excited to talk about. So please subscribe if you're interested in that, and like the video as an offering to the algorithm gods. But more importantly, follow us on Twitter for more fun D&D homebrew content. Oh, and by the time you watch this, Campfire should be out. I cannot encourage you enough to check it out if you haven't. We worked really hard on it. I think Matt in particular outdid himself with it, and personally I put a lot of time and work into the illustrations. It's only $5 on Ko-fi, and we would love your support. Stay safe and stay happy.